Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Walk and Talk as I leave Chris Klieman's first fall press conference. It's football season, folks. We watched a little practice back there on the field. Had some serious deja vu. Walked in, they were stretching, and Eye of the Tiger was playing, and I thought Coach Snyder had taken back over. Just a really quiet sense of confidence around the program. I mean, it's not like Chris Klieman's going to pound on the table and brag about how good his team's going to be, but this team's going to be pretty good if they stay healthy. I keep adding that asterisk. Maybe it's me wanting an out in case things don't work out, but you know, they wouldn't have taken Adrian Martinez if they didn't feel this kid was more than what he showed at Nebraska. And I know there can be a sense of blind optimism anytime you're talking about recruiting, that, you know, we're smarter than the last coaches. But I think there's a real sense that they are smarter than the last coaches, that they feel like they can really bring something out in Adrian that just hasn't been there in the past. I'm gonna walk over here because there's some kind of noise over there, but I think we're all beginning to recognize that if Adrian Martinez settles in, cuts down on his turnovers, feels less pressure to make the big play all the time, gets better protection from an offensive line. Because in going back in the highlights of Adrian Martinez, sure, there's some mistakes that just were bad plays by the quarterback. There's other mistakes that were bad protection and maybe trying to hang around and run around and make too much happen and make that big pass because that's what he was wanted to do. And I don't think that's going to be his command from management here at Kansas State. I think they're going to want him to make big plays, but hey, if you're under pressure or you can't find the right receiver, either tuck it or run, or throw the ball away and live for another play. And sometimes that's the hardest lesson for a quarterback, because in high school, you were always good enough to make the play. Or if you made an error, the kid would drop the ball. So there's this gunslinger attitude that so many quarterbacks have. And making that shift from gunslinger to manager and find the right sweet spot. We saw Skylar Thompson struggle with it and really get good at it in his senior year. Know when to just get out of the play. Maybe punting is the best option on this series of plays, because that often is true. Let the punter go back and pin back the other team and let the defense do its job and then take over and start over. Trying to get quarterbacks that have been uber successful and highly thought of at every level of play until they get to college, to break that mindset can be difficult. And I think that's been a real emphasis for K-State, is to teach Adrian, this isn't all about you. We got guys that can make plays. We want you to make plays, but it's not all on you. And I know he had players around him at Nebraska, but there was always a sense from everything I ever heard about Nebraska was they lost because Adrian turned the ball over. They lost because Adrian did this. They lost because Adrian did that. And there's a lot of fans that still expect Nebraska to be better without him. Maybe they will be. I'm not sure. But I cover Kansas State, and I know this. People around here are really excited about Adrian Martinez. He's got great arm strength. He's got incredible ability to run, as long as he's healthy. And he's a special young man. So I know that he's got his doubters, but I just have a feeling that Adrian Martinez in Colin Klein's hands is going to make something really special happen at K-State. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm right, not just because I'm a K-Stater and because I cover K-State, and when K-State flourishes, succeeds, my business gets better. Honestly, it does. But I hope so for Adrian. He deserves better than maybe some of the knocks he's had against him. It's getting a little windy out here. He's a great kid. Anyhow, we'll keep you updated. More Walk and Talks. Make sure you check out the daily deliveries. I am Fitz, and I'm going to go get in my car now.